Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 102.4. I'm your host, Lipstickpaddy, and today I'm going to play a game. You can play this game with me if you want. Now, I'm over on Gamefound, and I'm looking only at late pledges, sorted by most popular. All right? Now, imagine you've got 1,000 euros or dollars or pounds, whatever you want to, whatever your local currency is. You've got 1,000 of it, right? And you can only exclusively get it on late. You're only going to back late pledge stuff with this. Okay, that's rule one. Rule two is obviously you can't back stuff you're already backing or you've $1 pledged. You know, you're already in on that, more or less. You've got one foot in the thing. We're talking about games you've got no feet in. Like, you're going to look down here and go, oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's the one I'll probably pick out. So, when you play this game with me, when you pick the game, go on the biggest pledge. That's a rule. You've got to go for the big pledge. And whatever that big pledge is, that will pave the way. Because at the end of the day, we're all snobs. At least my subscribers are, probably are. And you all go for the whale pledge, right? So you've got to go for the whale pledge. That will limit you down to maybe 3, 4, maybe 5 games if you're lucky. So let me know in the comments of this video which ones you picked, please. And just for fun. And if there's any games that you pick on this list that I never covered on the channel, I will do a follow-up video on that game. Because I might have missed it, you know, things happen on this channel. I've been away, I went to Ireland, you know, because my mother's passing. So, who knows? But let's get into it, shall we? Well, number one, straight out the bat, it's here, Dragon Eclipse. It actually gives you a bit of context here, because the recent Gamefound from Awakened Realms didn't really do that well, did it? It didn't go bananas. But Dragon Eclipse is a big one, isn't it? And actually, I just took a look at it, and it actually has been more developed than I remember. And yeah, I'm going to sit on that one. It's coming in at $265, so we're already a quarter through the budget with Dragon Eclipse. All right, now Dante Inferno. Now, there's a lot of boss battlers that I've been covering recently that are on Gamefound and Kickstarter. Now, Dante Inferno came out last year, I want to say. Maybe it was this year, I can't remember. But the big pledge on that is $447. That is half of the budget. Ooh, that'd be a tough one to add. Half budget for Dante Inferno. Ooh. All right, I'm going to leave that bubbling potential. Now, Elder Scrolls, I cancelled the pledge on that just because it was too close to Icefarian Guard, and Icefarian Guard for me is the true Elder Scrolls game, so I backed away from that one. Beast, I'm already on this pledge. It's the expansion to Beast. Love Beast. I'm not really interested in any of these. Ravage Star. That one's a big miniature game. Like, the big pledge on that is, I think, $1,000. So that'd be one game for the whole budget. Ouch. Wrath. That game you need sunglasses for. Nope. Let's see. What else have we got on the list? As we go down, I'm guessing Eos Trespass Odyssey. That's another giant pledge. Guards of Atlantis 2, that's an interesting one also, but you've got to ask yourself who you're going to play it with, because the more you know the game, the better you are, and you're probably going to trounce everybody who's new. So you need a dedicated group for that one. Ooh, Heroes of Land, Air and Sea. Oh, this would be so tempting, but I think the all-in pledge is around 300, but the shipping is 350. You can kiss my Irish pale arse for that. Where are they getting the shipping prices from? It's like above the cost of the game. Are you serious, Gameling Games? Dear me. Moridion Perseverance Castaway Chronicles, incredible Eurogame, and they've recently announced game mats for all 4 boards, which is mega exciting. So that one's going to push you over 500 if you want Perseverance, but that's fantastic. All right. Go down. Under the Sun. Yes, that fantastic game. Didn't actually blow up too much when it came out, but it's post-apocalyptic looking sweet. Now, the pledge for that with the playmat, because I'm a snob, is coming in at €185. So that is a good budget one. I'm going to go for that one. So far, we've gone for Dragon and Under the Sun. That's my 2 picks. All right. Now, Horizon Forbidden West. Oh, this is looking sweet as well, isn't it? Now, this is sitting on a £253 pledge. Ooh, I think I'm going to have to add that. That is a sweet looking game from Steamforged Games. Really is, with like an adventure book that you turn. Fantastic. Right, we're 3 down, still in budget. I've got $300 or euros, whatever I want, to go on the game. So let's keep going. Oh, Flow. Are you kidding me? Right, the all-in pledge for Flow is 148. That does include playmats, all pimped out. That would be incredible. So €1,000. Dragon, Under the Sun, Flow, and Horizon. Sorry, Dante, you are way out of budget now. We are sitting on something like... We can probably fit one more game in. We'll say that much. Now, Spiritfire, that's a tempting one, but it's kind of super, super ambitious. They finally announced a playthrough of it after all this time. But I'd rather just wait for Spiritfire 2.0 when it comes out, because it's so pushing the boundaries and all that stuff. But potentially you might go for that one. That's an interesting pick. Dark Quarter. Oh, wow. I'm already on that one. That's an incredible game. Can't wait for that to come out later this year. Ooh, Lobotomy 2 is an interesting one. It's like a second printing of that. That might tip... You might tip something towards that. Witchbound, already backing that. That's going to be a great light RPG. Play with your kid. One plays a witch, the other plays the cat, and you are helping the village do stuff. You're like a nice witch, and it looks really, really cool. That one's an interesting... It's like under $100, that one. All right, we're looking for one more. Oh, Black Rose Wars Rebirth. They did a reprint and they don't ship to Mexico. So that one's quite sad. Stone Saga. Looking incredible. Going to be the best caveman game. What is it going to be the best caveman game? That's Endless Winter, isn't it? But Stone Saga. Could be. Could beat it. I'm backed on that. That's a big one as well. It's like another $400 pledge. That one. That might tempt you if you've not gone for that. EVE Online. The best 4X game on a table. 4X size, 1.6 square is the table size. If you go for the 4X version, that'd be tempting. That is 400 on the nose for that one. That'd be an expensive one. How many have I got? I've got 4. I'm doing well with 4. I just need one smaller box. Ooh, Planet Unknown. That's an interesting one, isn't it? That's the reprint, isn't it? Yeah. Ooh, Irune. Do you know, I was looking at Irune, but there's just so much garish. I think I would have been more interested if they just made the minis grey. I mean, what's going on here? Irune, though, is an interesting pledge if you've got kids, because if you go on that page, they don't really show it, but the character depth and the character upgrading is why it's so spectacular. You kind of level up your hero, then it splits and splits into like a incredible class. It's just so good. It's like D&D light for teenagers, Irune. It's worth checking out. Could be one of your pledges, but for me, the colours of him just puts me off it. This is fairly hard, actually, finding one more. He says. Oh, Waste Knights. They've closed their pledge. What are you doing here? Your pledge is closed. Are we getting down to the closed pledge part of this? Oh, Quad Heroes. That's an interesting one also. But Quad Heroes All-In is like $1,000. Are you kidding me? Like, where are they getting these super prices from? You just can't drop 1,000 on these. I've got 4 fantastic ones here that I could late pledge. What's going on? All right, peeps. Is this going to be hard for you to find, to do 1,000? Is that right? Now, Adventure Tactics, that would be an interesting one, but if you click on that, it's like, where's the shop? It's like, they've only got 2 items. You can't get the game on it. It's weird. So they burnt their own bridges there. I don't know how far I'm going to go down. Well, tournament fishing. I never backed that game. Maybe that could be picked up as the 5th one. That's definitely interesting. I think the big pledge on that is around $80, something like that. So, that possibly would come in. Is there anything that would eclipse it, though? Coming down here now, we're back in the weeds, aren't we? No? Oh, Ether. Oh, that's an interesting pledge, isn't it? All in. That's really expensive as well, if you want that. I think it's like 800. I can't remember what it is, but that's really expensive as well. This is going to be difficult, isn't it? Difficult. All right. Well, I might just go with that fishing game because I do like the fishing theme. It's something I do admire. Shoal. That's definitely closed. I think we're coming to close stuff. We are definitely coming to close stuff. So let's zip it up to the top. Let me just stop at the fishing one. The tournament fishing, the one that had a bit of controversy, didn't it? But they've got that interesting deck as well. It's the night fishing and stuff like that. So yeah, that'd be an interesting one to pick up on the end. So let's bang it up to the top. Let's have a look what we got then. Top picks were Dragon at $264. We then picked... Hard, isn't it? And just some incredible stuff here. Under the Sun, you're coming in at 185 with a playmat. Horizon, you're coming in at £253. I guess if you do all the exchange rates, it's $1,000 all this. If I ignore fishing, and Flow. All right, so if we drop fishing, if we exchange pounds and euros to dollars, I think it is $1,000. We're probably at $1,000, give or take. You don't have to. If you go a bit over, I won't mind that much, but don't go over too much in the game. So yeah, I've gone for then Dragon, Under the Sun, Flow, and Horizon Forbidden West. Wow. Now the reason I'm playing this game is that I'm doing some voice acting, and I will have a spare $1,000, and it would be an interesting drop to get late stuff on late pledge because when you late pledge stuff, you're going to be getting it either this year or very early next year. And if you're backing stuff at the minute, it's going to come out 2025 late or 2026. So, and there's some absolute giant stuff here, I'm telling you. Remember, you can't have backed it already. You can't have 2 feet in it. You can't have 1 foot in it like a dollar pledge. You need to be no feet in, remember. And let me know your pick, because you never know. You might switch me on to a game that I didn't look at, and it might tip my hat when it comes to choosing what I back. Although if I get 1,000 anyway, I'm guessing when I back some of this, the shipping will have to, they'll have to be culled. This list will have to be culled. So if I had to pick from this list 100% then, Flow, Under the Sun, and Horizon. Would Dragon get cut because of shipping? That's a maybe. It is a maybe that. Yeah. But yeah, don't factor shipping in. Just go for your 1,000 and see what you get. Let me know your list. And once again, if there's a title you pick and I've not covered it on the channel, I might do a video on it. Or do a roundup video of picks. We'll see what happens. And all that good stuff. But have fun playing the game and stick your choices down in the comments below. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have fun playing this game. This has been Kickstarter Radio 102.4. I've been Lipstickpaddy, your host, and so much fun this little game, and hope you get me onto something I've not learned, because you know I don't see everything. So on that bombshell, thank you so much for watching. Give the video a like if you like the game, of course, and look for the follow-up video when I come back from my holiday. So thank you so much for watching. You take care, stay safe, and bye for now.